Hello, everyone. I'm just here to give a little medical update on myself since a lot of you haven't seen me for a very long time and don't have an understanding of what truly has occurred in my life since my known medical issues were prevalent. Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. About a year and a half ago, I started experiencing minor rectal bleeding issues. So I went to my doctors and they started giving me blood tests for precancer. And I started also going to see therapists for mental health issues because I was coping with a lot of mental health issues at the time. And as well as experiencing a lot of weight loss. And as you know, I was at the gym one day last May, and all of a sudden I started having chest palpitations. And they had to rush me to the hospital because I was having a minor heart attack. So they took me to see the cardiologist, and I had an EKG done on my heart, and they found out that one of the uh, valves in my heart was not passing blood through, so they had to give me even more intense testing, and that resulted in them finding out that I had an enlarged heart, which caused blood to not flow through various parts of my body. I then was on medication, which was supposed to meant to shrink the heart so that it doesn't have those heart palpitations. And I experienced even more rectal bleeding so that my stools were bright blood red, pure bloody red. And I went back to the doctor to see what they did with that. All the while, I was feeling really super depressed because my health was going downhill, as well as other things I will get to later. And I came to the point to where I tried to commit suicide because I felt so angry and depressed and hopeless and alone, feeling like I couldn't cope with a declining health. I then went back to the doctor after an extent in a mental hospice, and they ordered me a colonoscopy and an eschanoscopy to determine what was causing the rectal bleeding issues. And they found that my precancer screening turned out to be legitimate colon cancer, and I started on chemotherapy, which is why my hair is kind of short like this because I lost my hair. They then gave me a few different surgeries to extract the colons from my body, or cut out some of my colon where the colon tumors were, and cut that part of my colon out of my body. And did even further blood work to see what could have possibly caused it. And this is where it gets really interesting. Because I was born premature, I apparently was born with celiac disease, which went undiagnosed until recently, which led to all these issues. And I've come to find out that all my medical issues I've had in my life were a result of an undiagnosed dormant disease. And so, to remedy these situations, they put me on a gluten free diet. And as of my last blood work, as of my last round of blood work, I can finally definitively tell you guys I am cancer free for over. And so I'm now in remission, hoping to get better here soon. And yeah. And that'll be it for this video. I'll be posting another video here shortly with what comes next in my life.